Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are still letting more people into the meeting. Just gonna give them a minute to join us. Yes, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am Mokgadi and I'm here with my colleague Sabelo. So tonight we'll be taking you through a very powerful session on our marketing plan, which is to help you move with intention and strategy. Basically, today's session is a continuation of the last session we had with one of our aspiring assistant managers together with one of our colleagues, Noluvo. So our topic for today is from leadership to legacy, because what you build today matters tomorrow. So I'm gonna hand over to my colleague who's gonna take you through the first topic, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Sabelo, over to you.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us today, this evening. So happy that you could join us. So we're just going to be taking you through our company policy today for managers and beyond. So now I'm just going to quickly jump on board while we are still waiting for some of the people to come and join us. Hopefully, as we go on, more people are going to be joining us. Okay. So just as a reminder, as a forever business owner, it is very essential to uphold values and policies of the Forever Living products. Recruiting new members into the Forever business is a responsibility that comes with ensuring that understand the company's policy, procedures, and compliance standards as well. And also the role of the upline. Okay, so the upline refers to the sponsor or mentor who introduce new FBOs into the business. It is their responsibility to guide and support new recruits, ensuring that they are well versed in Forever Living policy and procedure. And company as well. So support from the home office, FBO support team. The home office is in Southern Africa, and the FBO support team are dedicated to assisting FBOs in understanding with the company policy. FBOs can reach out to the FBO support team via email at fbosupport@forever.co.za or via WhatsApp support number, which is 064 6368 636868, or telephonically 011 043 0900. Okay. So that's where you can be able to communicate with us if you have any further questions or maybe you need assistance as an FBO. Okay. Okay, so today's topic is from leadership to legacy. Hey? So just to get into it, what we'll be looking at today is Manager and Beyond Awards and Eagle Manager status. That is just part of the introduction there. So now, recognized manager achieved when an FBO meets required or requirements such as 120 open group cases or case credits within 1 to 2 consecutive years. And also, or 150 open group case credits within 3 to 4 consecutive months. And also, be 4CC active during the qualification period as well. And also, recognition includes official title of recognized manager. So that's when you're going to be officially a recognized manager once you have acquired all of those qualifying credits to say. And also senior manager, accumulate 2 of first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 1 Eagle manager downlines. So, which is quite doable. We've seen people doing it and going on stage and collecting their pins, as you can see there at the bottom right corner. A beautiful pin which you can acquire and have as recognized as a senior manager there. Okay. So now, soaring manager, accumulate 5 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 3 Eagle managers downlines. So now, if in a case whereby you've already accumulated, or in your team you have 3 Eagle manager downlines, you also will be able to be qualified as a level of a soaring manager. Okay. And also, Sapphire Manager, you need to accumulate 9 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 6 Eagle Manager downlines. Eh? So that's why you'll get that lovely pin there that you see with the blue diamonds there. Okay. And also, Diamond Sapphire Manager, you need to accumulate 17 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 10 Eagle manager downlines. And then you'll get yourself that beautiful pin as seen there in the bottom hand right hand corner there. Yes. And also touching into Diamond Manager. You need to accumulate at least 25 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 15 Eagle Manager downlines. Eh? And then you'll be able to get the title or move up into that level of Diamond Manager. And then moving forward, we have Double Diamond Manager. You need to accumulate at least 50 first generation sponsor recognized managers, or accumulate 25 Eagle Manager downlines. Okay. And then you'll get yourself that pin, as we can see there. And then Triple Diamond Manager, you need to have accumulate 75 first generation sponsors, recognized managers, or accumulate 35 Eagle Manager downlines. Okay. So that's when you'll get the title of being a Triple Diamond Manager. Okay. Yes. And then Diamond Century Manager, you need to have at least accumulated 100 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 45 Eagle Manager downlines. And then you will get the title or go to that level of being a Diamond Century Manager. Okay. And then we have what we call a Platinum Diamond Manager. You need to have at least accumulated 150 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 65 Eagle Manager downlines, which is, I believe, is doable. We have seen it. We have seen it.
Yeah.
People collecting their pins and being honored on stage as well. Okay? So moving right along, we have what we call a Platinum Double Diamond Manager, whereby you'll need to have accumulated at least 150 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 65 Eagle Manager downlines. And then you'll get the title of being the Platinum Double Diamond Manager. Yes. And then we have a Platinum Triple Diamond Manager. Yes, whereby you need to accumulate at least 170 first generation sponsored recognized managers, or accumulate 75 Eagle managers downline. So you need to have at least 75 Eagle managers downline under you or within your team as well. Yeah. And then you'll get the title of being a Platinum Triple Diamond Manager, okay, which is quite a good honor as well. Right? And then moving forward, we have what we call a Platinum Centurion Manager, whereby you'll need to have accumulated at least 200 first generation sponsors recognized managers, or accumulate 85 Eagle managers downlines under you. and then you'll get to have the title of being a Platinum Century manager as well. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna move over and hand over to my colleague Mokgadi to take you through the Eagle Manager's status. Eh?
Oh, yes. Now we've got to move right along to thank you for that, Sabelo. Benedette, and everything Sabelo said there, it is doable. We've seen, we are witnesses. Who knows, maybe we might be the first dub platinum. What's the highest rank, Sabelo?
The highest rank, yes, it's
Yeah, but it is doable
it's
after all.
doable.
If we have it on the marketing
This is
plan,
true.
it means it is possible to get there. So I'm just gonna dive into the Eagle manager status. Remember, we are building a legacy here. So we move from the manager's titles right into the Eagle manager status. So an overview on Eagle manager status. This is earned annually and must be renewed each year. So in order for you to remain an Eagle manager, you need to renew it each year. And the qualification period is from May through April of the following year. And then in order for you to keep the title of being an Eagle manager, you must be a recognized manager. So the core requirements is that you need to be active every month it's either in your home country or your qualifying operating company, depending on where you are building your business. And then another thing, you need to be leadership bonus qualified, meaning you have to be 12cc active. There's no way that you can keep the Eagle manager status when you are not 12cc active. And then you need to accumulate at least 720 total case credits globally and 100 new case credits, and then support local and regional meetings. This is very important. The success days, the managers meetings, we don't just hold those meetings, you need to support them. And then another thing, you have to personally sponsor and develop 3 new supervisors during that qualification period. So now we're going to move to the senior manager and above, where you must develop and maintain Eagle manager lines in a separate sponsorship line in your operating company. So the requirements really depends on your manager level at the start of the qualification period. So now we're going to go through the line requirements of being an Eagle manager. So if you are an Eagle manager, in order for you to be an Eagle manager, as a senior manager, you need to have 1 Eagle manager line. And then as a soaring, you need 3 Eagle manager lines. And then as a sapphire, you need 3 to 5 Eagle manager qualified Eagle qualified managers. And then, or as a Sapphire, you need 6 to 9 lines of Sapphire Eagle managers. And then we move to Diamond Sapphire, where you need 3 to 9 lines of Eagle qualified. And then 10 to 14 lines of Diamond Sapphire Eagle manager. And then as a diamond manager, you need 3 to 14 lines Eagle qualified or 15 to 24 lines of diamond Eagle manager. As a double diamond, you need 3 to 24 lines Eagle qualified, and then 25 to 34 lines double diamond Eagle managers. And then as a triple diamond, you're going to need 3 to 34 lines Eagle qualified, 35 to 44 lines of triple diamond Eagle manager. And then as a centurion, you're going to need 3 to 44 lines Eagle qualified or 45 plus lines of diamond centurion Eagle manager. And then as a platinum diamond, it's going to be 3 to 54 lines Eagle qualified or 55 plus lines platinum diamond Eagle manager. As a platinum diamond, double diamond, you're going to need 3 to 64 lines of Eagle qualified or 65 plus lines double diamond managers. And then as a platinum triple diamond, you'll need 3 to 74 lines Eagle qualified or 35 plus lines platinum triple diamond managers. And then as a platinum centurion, you need 83 to 84 lines Eagle qualified or 85 plus lines of Platinum Centurion managers. And then as we move right along, we have Eagle Managers rewards, where you get to you actually earn a trip for 3 nights accommodation, access to exclusive training, and an entry to all Eagle Retreat events. And then you must choose a location. Once you qualify, you have to choose a location by the 31st of May or you forfeit the trip. So this year they'll be going to, all the Eagle managers will be heading over to Sun City on the 4th, right through the 8th of October. So who is going to Sun City? So the Eagle manager status, you can a bonus qualification, which we call the gem bonus. So if you're a sapphire, you qualify for 1% bonus. If you're a diamond sapphire, you qualify for a 2% bonus. If you are a diamond, you qualify for 3% bonus. And then this applies only in one operating company. So the global, we have a global leadership team, which we call the GLT. So in order for you to be recognized as a GLT, you need to at least generate 7,500 total case credits. This will include at least 50 new case credits, and it must be achieved within a calendar year from January right till December. And then the only way you can be recognized as a GLT is after becoming a recognized manager. So meaning you have to work harder. If you want to become a GLT, move from assistant supervisor right to recognized manager. Then you can start working on becoming a GLT. So we have the benefits of being a GLT is that you get an exclusive global retreat. That's an invitation for GLTs, and then a recognition and awards at the global rally. So we had our GLT they were recognized last year in Paris. As you can see the picture here that we inserted, and bringing our flag very high. So I believe this is the end of our presentation. As we all know, after we go through the FBO tips and education, I believe we have questions at hand. We always have a Q&A at the end of our training session. So now I'm gonna go through our FBO tips and education on how to get a quick response for your inquiries. So the first slide, we have a proof of payment here. This is to assist FBOs in not to cause delays when it comes to their orders being processed, especially those that are sending email orders. So here we have an example of a proof of payment that is not acceptable. As you can see, they say we cannot verify your account number, and this means order cannot be captured, and this ends up causing delays in getting your order to you. So this is what they are actually looking at. This is actually what the product center wants. As you can see, we know that the money went into our 0717281171 account number. And then there's amount there, and there's a date there. That's actually what they are looking for when we say we don't want screenshots. We want the actual proof of payment. This is the actual proof of payment they are referring to. Now, another one is that we receive quite a number of concerns when it comes to account numbers. For Ever Living product, we have 2 account numbers. The other one is used for events purposes, and the other one for order processing purposes. So now, just to clear things up, this is the account number you can use to process orders, as it's easier for us to allocate your payment. Now, on the right-hand side in red, this is the account number that you are not supposed to transfer money into, because we don't have access to this account number. If you send money, if you deposit your money for your order into this account number, it's a very long process. We have to send the payment over to our finance in Cape Town. They have to look for their funds, and then that's where the delay starts. So please, 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 let's use the correct account number to process orders. So for FBO support inquiries, the password reset, we know that password reset, you send your inquiry. If you need any assistance in resetting your password, you send it over to the support team on FBO support at forever.co.za for re-sponsorings, for sponsor inquiries. If you want to update your banking details, if you want to update your account details, your contact number, your email address, you can send us an email to fbosupport@forever.co.za. For payment inquiries, if you have a concern regarding your earnings, for marketing approvals, and if you need clarity on the company policy, for exception reports, activation in foreign countries, and if you are experiencing any technical clashes, you send us an email to fbosupport@forever.co.za. Now we have Zendesk inquiries. So for Zendesk inquiries, if you placed your order and you are looking for a collection code, this is where you can reach out to our Zendesk team on support@foreversa.zendesk.com or dispatch@foreversa.zendesk.com or jhbcourier@forever.co.za. And then if you have orders that are not processed, you need to reach out to the product center on the email addresses I just mentioned. If you have any inquiries on your biashara orders, you do the same. Send them an email, send the product center an email to to support@foreversa.zenda. Either one of these email addresses. You don't have to use send to all three of them. You can choose one because they are all going to the same inbox. And then for dispatch inquiries, if you want to track your order, send an email to dc@forever.co.za or gift@forever.co.za. And then for back orders, if you have any back orders, send us an email to dc@forever.co.za or gift@forever.co.za for missing or incorrect orders, for damaged stock, for out of stock list, you do the same. So in essence, let's work together to educate ourselves, our downlines, and our FBOs. So as we all know, we always have our company policy training. This is where you can this is where you can find, if you missed any of our previous company policies or you want to refer to one of our company policy trainings, this is where you can find us on Facebook and then on YouTube as well. So now we are going to open the floor for general discussions and questions. General discussions, it means even if a question you have was not about today's training, the floor is opened for you. The floor is open, everyone.
My leader, this is Will Zondo, Cape Town.
Yes, Mr. Zondo, can we assist you this evening?
Last week, I was trying to set up the 360 page,
Yes.
and it kept on telling me that I'll try to fill it in, and it says the page is not available. Page not available. Try again. So I didn't try again. So now, you just indicated that we just to send an email to that FBO support email address
Yes.
to get that resolved.
Yes.
All right, no, Nkosi kakhulu. Thank you so much.
So what you can do as well, Mr. Zondo, is that you can send a screenshot so we can be able to see exactly what error are you getting on your side, so we can be able to perhaps maybe assist with that. Are you using the actual app, or you would just go through
The web.
through the web?
I was setting it up for the first time through the web to have access to it.
Mhm. I would advise that you get the app on your phone. Okay? Is it fine if you can just send us an email? Just request for us to send you the barcode for you to be able to scan, and then so you can have the app. It's much more easier when you just scan it, and then you can just navigate through it. Eh?
All right, thank you so much.
100%.
Good evening. Um, it's Nokwanda Dlamini. So I have a question about the Ego Manager. So I think in the first, is it the first page when you were explaining about the Ego Manager? Actually, not really first page, but the with the earnings or what you get, the reward of being an Ego Manager. On the last part, it says one has to choose a location, and if they don't choose the location, then they forfeit that reward or that trip. What does that mean?
So basically, you know, right, that we have to what for you to set up the trip for you and everything, book for you where you are going and everything. So it mainly comes back to us making sure that we secure the place that you need to go to. It's like you are giving us time in order for us to plan for you an itinerary where you're gonna be going and how and what you need in order for you to go there. You understand? So now, if in that period of time that you are given and then you don't communicate, unfortunately, that's when you're going to be able to forfeit that trip.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go through the chats. So Will Zondo, I think we've already answered Will Zondo on the 360 page that says not available. So we have Madingaka Mukwena. Madingaka says, if I lost an invoice for a back order, how do I go about getting assisted to get my back order? Okay, Madingaka, this one I think is a bit complex because normally when when the dispatch supplies stock and there's a back order on your invoice, the procedure is they have to advise you to please keep the safe for as long as the back order is still with us. So you can reach out to the DC, and then I think they will be able to assist you further regarding just send an email to dc@forever.co.za and then explain that you lost your invoice. I think we can get a way around that, but this is not something that we promote. We have to, if you know that you have a back order, you have to keep the invoice safe. But you can send send the DC an email, and then yeah, they'll take it from there. So Dimakatso. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of chats and then move to the hands that we have raised. So Dimakatso says, hi, I just wanna ask if the product is damaged, how do I get assisted? So Dimakatso, also it depends. We don't know how if the product is damaged, how did the product get to you? Remember, we have our own courier company and then we have your own private courier company. So it will depend. We can assist you depending on which courier company you used. Because obviously one has to be held accountable. If at the product center, we cannot supply a damaged product. So if your private courier company is the one that got the product damaged, you have to take it up with them. If the damage was from our own courier company, now we will definitely be replacing your product. which is a good thing about using the company's courier company. So Kialeboga Mutle says, please share or display the FLP 360 code on your presentation.
The QR code.
Yes, I think we're going to add the QR code to our next presentation. Thank you for that, Kialeboga.
Or rather, they can also request for it in an
Yes, so yeah,
WhatsApp.
yes, you can send us a WhatsApp or an email, but we will definitely include it on our next session. So another one from Luede Lutungo says, did I hear properly that Eagle Manager must be 12cc active for the duration of the year? Yes, during the qualification period, you need to be 12cc active, Lungo. And then our colleague here also explained that, yes, throughout your membership as a leader. So remember, when you're an Eagle, it's not just about being 4cc active. You have to be 12cc active leadership qualified. Okay, Isabel, I think we should check if we have hands raised. Check us.
At this point.
You can move to the chats.
Okay, we have DT.
Oh,
Huh?
Okay,
Okay, yes, Sonia. Somi, yes, you
evening,
can.
ladies. It's Somi here. Ladies and gents. I just want to just correct something quickly back onto the question, I think it was Nokwanda, about Eagle Manager and choosing your location. I'm not sure if that was a typing error or I'm not sure, but just to clarify, we don't choose a location for Eagle Manager. The company will announce every year, but okay, Eagle is this location for that year. For example, we already know for 2027, it's going to be in Dubai. So you don't choose your location for Dubai. I mean, not for Dubai, for Eagle Manager. It's chosen by the company, and then everybody goes to the same location for that year. Just so that there's no confusion for the new FBOs, you know. I also saw that on your presentation, and I thought it's not 100% correct. So just so that everybody's clear, you don't choose your location for Eagle. It's chosen by the company each year, and then we all go to whatever location the company has chosen. This year, it's Sun City for everybody. So there's no one who's going to a separate place and someone else going, we are all going to Sun City this year. We are all going to Dubai next year. Just wanted to just assist with clarity on that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have DT there on our chat box. My downline starts your journey. Combo was misdirected to Cape Town instead of collection from the Johannesburg depot. We have wrote an email to FBO support, but we did not receive any response. How can we be assisted in this regard? Okay, I would like to find out when perhaps maybe you wrote the email, because our turnaround time is usually about 24 hours. And then you're going to be able to get a response, because sometimes we do have a backlog of emails coming through that we need to attend to first, as it goes into a queue, and then we need to attend accordingly to when it was sent and everything. But I believe in that one, it shouldn't be much of a hassle, but we need just a bit of information. If you can just please follow up on that email that you sent, and then I'm sure one of my colleagues will be able to get it, or myself, and then we'll be able to look into it as well. Or you can just send
Provide us
or
with the
provide
ticket
us with
number
your
now.
ticket number
Then we can look right into it. We can write it on our on the chat,
in the chat box,
and then we'll go through the chats.
and then we'll go through the chats and go to your email directly. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, no, my colleague did request for the ticket number. Thank you, Nolubo. Okay. Okay, there is Tandile Nkonzom. Okay, hope I said that right. Since Africa Masterclass is sold out, any chance of getting more tickets? With regards to that one, I know once the tickets have been sold out, because I know with the venues and everything, it holds, there is a number of a certain number of FBO that need to be there or be admitted there. So once it's sold out, there's no way of you getting the tickets, but we can inquire more at the events department. But as far as we know, once it's sold out, it is sold out, unfortunately, Tandy, on that one. And we can take over that one.
We have Oppo says, what do unrecognized managers gain from the company Forever Living products? So basically, as an unrecognized manager, the only benefit you get is that you get discounted from manager prices. So you get to buy with manager prices. That's the only benefit you get as an unrecognized manager. Okay, we have our colleagues that are holding the fort for us. Okay, we have Grace Dladla. I'm not sure if they've already answered Grace Dladla. Yes, Grace. Grace says, I want to know, does it happen that head office allow for an FBO to restart business although still appear under the previous sponsor or upline? Okay, Grace, I think this one we can answer you via email once we get to see. Just provide us with all the information of this person you are inquiring about, and then we'll be able to assist you. Before we continue with the chats, do we have anyone that wants to, any questions? Do we have any questions?
Hi, leaders. It's Somi again. Can I help
Yes.
out quickly with the 12cc? I think it's causing a little bit of a confusion. So the 12cc that's required every month for Eagle, when you're a manager, you have to do your 4cc just like everybody. And then in addition to your 4cc, you need another 8cc coming from legs that are not managers. So if you're a manager and you don't have managers under you, that means you need to do your personal 4cc every month. And then from your team, you need to have at least another 8cc. That is giving you 12cc every month. Let's say you're a senior manager, so you've got 2 managers under you. When you're a senior manager, you need to do your 4cc, right? But now the 8cc cannot come from those 2 legs that are managers. Not the 12, the 8. The 8cc must come from your non-manager legs. I hope I'm making sense. So if you're a manager and you have a manager under you, that 12cc does not include cc's coming from your manager legs. So that 12cc is your 4cc plus 8cc coming from any person in your team who is not under a manager leg. I hope I'm making sense.
Yes,
so it's not
Somi.
12 personal cc that you are doing on your own. No, you still need to do your your 4cc like everybody. And then you need to have at least 8 coming from other people in your team who are not yet managers, who do not fall under a manager as well. So I just wanted to just try and clarify that a bit for everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for that, Somi.
Thank you, Somi.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then we're still gonna go through is there anybody maybe that has also a question before we move on to the chats? Okay. Okay, so it's basically FBOs having a conversation there. I'm not seeing any questions. Let me just see. It's just mainly you guys having a good interaction there. I can see. Hmm.
Hi, good evening. This side, it's Pumeza.
Hi, Pumeza.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Great, thank you. I see that Mama is also good that side.
Yes, I'm
I would
good.
like to know, you have mentioned unrecognized managers. What would those managers be? Are you referring to the managers that had qualified and then are no longer active, or they are still continuing being managers? But please, can you enlighten me on that one? Thank you so much.
Mhm. That one. Mhm. Let me just close it. You unrecognized me? Okay. That, that's the best. Okay, we're just getting confirmation from from our colleagues on that one. We just want to make sure we give you a clear answer. Just a second.
Thank you, sir.
Mm.
Hi all. Hi
Mm.
Pumeza. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can.
All right. So you become unrecognized when you are moving with a downline on the same month. So that's one. So if you're moving with a downline, you need to do a 25 cc on a different leg away from the downline that you are moving with. Then you can both be recognized managers on that month. Then the second one, it's when a downline also overtakes you. Then your downline becomes a manager before you are a manager. Then you become unrecognized, like that.
Okay. I hope Pumeza, you got that one. Thank you so much, Nolu. Sponsoring you. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so Tandile is asking if you did not get the 5cc pin for 3 months, but you got the others for, let me just say, for 6 and 12 months. Any help? Yes, most definitely you are able to visit your nearest product center there. If there's any pins that you need to collect that you were not able to connect, whether it's on success day, and then they can just check on the list for you and then provide you with the pin. I know the 5cc is also
Yes,
discontinued
but the
because I know with the 5cc now it is discontinued, we'll have to find out from events, do they still have the pins for people who were not able to collect them? And then we'll be able to advise further. But you can just send in a WhatsApp. So they can check for you together with your FBO number, so they can check for you if they still did keep those pins, because I know it's discontinued. We now have 10cc, 10cc, no longer have 5cc outside. Yeah. Take that one. It's about the products.
Okay, we have Dimakatso. I think we went through Dimakatso's question. So Dimakatso says, I bought a berry nectar to my regular customer a few weeks back and she found it tasteless. Is it possible to be replaced by Forever Company? Can you send us an email, Dimakatso? I think this one needs an email because there's some internal investigations that we have to do. Just send us an email together with a copy of your invoice so that we can refer to when you bought that berry nectar. So send us an email to FBO support. We will be able to assist you. Oh, yes. Alternatively, you can just contact the product center that you placed your order with, but still provide them with all that crucial information. If you can physically go to the product center, you can do that as well. So, Nokwanda Dlamini says, can I help answering the unrecognized manager question? Yes, Nokwanda, you can, the platform is yours so that Lloyd and the others can be able to understand further.
Thank you, Mokgadi, but I think it's already explained. I sent that before. I think Nolu
Oh,
did
okay.
the explanation. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
Another question again, my leaders.
Yes, Pumeza.
Let's say you have qualified for whatever recognition. Let's say in this case from EMR, right? And then unfortunately you are not able to attend at a specific time due to unforeseen reasons. There could be many of them, you being sick or maybe something else and something else that may have caused you not to attend. What happens in that case? Thank you.
Okay, in that case, you at least need to send an email prior to events@forever.co.za so they can be able to perhaps maybe arrange in your case what they can do with regards to that one. I'm not quite sure if you are able to be recognized on the upcoming event. But with that one, you can just send an email to events@forever.co.za and then they will confirm. It's just them letting you know due to this, whatever issues you might have or other commitments that you might have,
You
you
can't
can't attend, and then they'll advise better and be able to see where they perhaps maybe can accommodate.
Thank you.
Because I've seen that one.
Okay, if we don't have any more questions, we have another meeting upcoming about on our product training with one of our FBOs, Kibame Kidiopisho. So it's right after our meeting. If we don't have any more questions, we are going to end the meeting now.
And then furthermore, you are more than also to contact us via our platforms, which is mainly via emails, or you can call in and then or WhatsApp us, and then we'll be able to assist with any other questions which were not answered. so we can get more clarity on them.
Yes. Do you have any more questions? We are always there to assist you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us.
And thank you for those who did step in.
Yes.
and made clarity about Nolu, Nokwanda, Pumeza. Thank you so much for engaging with us. We truly appreciate that, guys. Right?
Thank you so much. See you next time.